Hello, everybody. This is Sarah Perry, Psychic, and this is your daily insight and guidance. And today, I would like to talk about time. Time, how precious it is. And, like the the subject of belief, we talk about time a lot. We will say it's a waste of time. Oh my goodness, time's running out. When something goes wrong, we consider how long we've got left, and how precious everything is. But how much time do we waste considering time, considering what we, considering what's gone wrong, considering what we do next? Why do we not just do it? What I'm getting is the message today is about being in the moment, being in the present, and spending less time chatting about what someone's done or what's going to happen next or what you're afraid of. Although I get it, if you're going to a counselling session, a therapy session, or you're getting something off your chest, sometimes that is a good thing. I'm not saying that you can't discuss matters, but just be aware of how much energy that is taking, getting wound up about relating a story because somebody parked in front of you, got in front of you for a parking space, or somebody ignored you in the street, or a friend never called you, or a guy that you met on a dating app hasn't called you back for a week, right? Someone you've only known for a few days and they haven't got back to you after a week, and you're worrying about it and you're wasting time considering what they think about you. Well, I think that is the answer. If somebody is unable to text you, send a thumbs up, an emoji of some kind, or even just press your button on speed dial, then they have little respect for you and your time. And you're wasting even more time being concerned about it. Nowadays, everything is so easy. We can save so much time doing things because we've got gadgets to help us. We've got cars to drive us places. We've got, self-service tills. We've got all these things around us that are so easy to connect with. So why is it that much of the time we are spending fiddling about on hold, waiting for that person to call, worrying why that didn't work out? Yes, research, explore, understand, write lists, journal, whatever. That's great, because actually that's useful time, because you might save time doing that because you understand the connections. But just talking about it, going over and over and over and over it. I know we've all been there, right? So this isn't a judgment. When something winds you up, and especially now we're in Mars retrograde, there are going to be things that are going to really wind you up. They're going to get to you right deep down inside. All your little anger particles, all your little cells that are just waiting to rip and waiting to have an opinion are going to be ready. They're explosive right now. And as we get further into this retrograde, the more it's going to start, the vibrations are just going to get bigger and bigger and more expansive and louder. And people are going to get louder. The traffic jams are going to get tighter, We're going to find ourselves probably running late things because we missed the alarm because we couldn't be bothered to get up because we haven't got the mojo, or somebody couldn't be bothered to get up and wake us up, or, we're all just feeling really like this. And then we find ourselves chasing our tails all the time. And then we get wound up because we're late, or a time has changed and we didn't notice it. And then we end up getting more angry because we're angry at ourselves than anybody else. So this is really important right now, this period of Mars retrograde and coming into next year, that we actually use this time effectively. And whenever you feel like you just want to snap and, bite someone's head off, or have an opinion because somebody's gone up there and you're thinking, oh my goodness, I can't believe they're doing it. Let them do it. Let them have their limelight, because you know what? If they are full of CRAP, then basically they're going to fall on their face anyway, and someone else will probably have an opinion, so they'll probably say it for you. So why waste your time when you could be using that time maybe writing a blog about it and allowing other people to understand, or helping somebody else with the matter, or I don't know, just enjoying yourself, having a laugh and telling a joke, or having a dance. Really consider it right now. It's so important. Things are slowing down, but they're slowing down so you can win the race, okay? So we are in a place right now where we've got more time to think. We've got more, it's like we're not making, say, as rash decisions. Well, you could be making rash decisions because you're angry or because you're reacting, okay? But when it comes to knowing, it's like everything's slowed down in slow motion. And so that's causing doubt because our normal instincts are to just go, yeah, I know what I'm doing. Yeah, I'm going to get in the car and drive. And it's like, oh, actually, let's just think about that a little bit more. Oh, I don't know. And the more we wait, the more that we consider and we start turning it around. Then we start having a conflict with our own selves, So, but if you can kind of enjoy the ride, okay? For instance, if you're not driving, then enjoy being a passenger. Look at the scenery. Look at what is in front of you. Really embrace where you live. Embrace and be grateful. Really start feeling blessed about stuff. And that's going to help you manifest positive energy. And you won't feel frustrated. You'll feel relaxed. Use the time to slow down. If something happens to your car and someone has to give you a lift, normally you're like, oh my God, this person drives really slow. But do they get there on time? They probably do. But it's probably just not as fast as you do it. But then think about what you've missed when you're rushing around everywhere. Really, really take in things because, this is a time to take in the things that you've done, you've achieved as well. How often do you pat yourself on the back? How often do you give yourself recognition or realise how good you were at something because you are rushing on to the next thing and trying to get through that list and you're rushing through your life. And in that way, you're missing time. You're missing even more time. You're wasting even more time. Time or a short time to meditate and be in stillness can have more value than rushing something so that you have time later. Because if you're rushing something to have time later, you may miss something. You may miss the details. You may create errors. So look deep within, because if you can see yourself more clearly and you can see other people more clearly, then your reactions will change and everything will change. Your life will become easier because you'll be more prepared. You see, what we often do is we presume everything before it happens. I mean, I've had arguments with my other half before we've had the argument because he's already reacting. He's triggering just the look on my face and considering that I'm going to say something when I'm actually not. It's just because I was thinking, but he's thinking, oh my God, she's gone quiet, so that means she's going to have a go at me. And then he's kind of answered an argument that hasn't even begun. I mean, it's really hilarious, but he's like 20 steps ahead and I'm like, why are you doing that? And he's doing it to secure his position. I must secure where I am. I must, this is why people become defensive. This is why they become opinionated, because they're afraid. It all stems from fear. People are afraid to be completely silent because if they're silent, they feel naked. If no one's saying anything, it's like, I must say something. So it's stronger to be detached right now, to be silent, to take in what is going on, because that way you will actually move at a faster pace, but it will be continual. And there will be less mishaps, so you have to go backwards. So really think about that today. I do see some really exciting things coming out of the woodwork as well. Some unexpected surprises today. It's really time to be playful. Enjoy your family. If you get a call to collaborate and have some fun with people, definitely do it. You may have to make some decisions, but be creative about it. Again, take your time. Know that you have ownership of your own choice and your own time frame when the question is being posed to you. You can take as long as you like, because if something is right for you, it's still going to be there, right? So I hope this has helped you all guys today. If you'd like a private reading, get down to the website. Please like, share and subscribe. It really helps the channel, and I'll speak to you all tomorrow. Bye for now.